Hello and welcome to this video where I will decide which of these new rookies from 2019 I believe will get a championship in their career. Starting with Lando Norris, who I believe has had the best rookie season out of the lot. I believe he is championship potential. The main question is, how many championships do I think he could get in his career? And I honestly don't know from the amount that we've seen from him, but I reckon it won't be as much as Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen, who at the moment are utter greatness. So the question is, how much potential do I think Lando has? And I believe he has quite a lot. But then again, I think he came into F1 in this weird period where he is sort of the main teams have decided which drivers they're going with for the next couple seasons. So I believe he has no chance to get a championship with the current top teams, but I think he may get a couple with McLaren. So he is a great driver. So I believe he will get about 3 championships, maybe 2 if he's unlucky, but definitely at least 1. I believe he will get them in the period after Lewis has left the sport, and there'll be a bit of a power struggle. So I believe Lando can pick up all his game for that period and then get his championships. I believe Lewis will leave F1 about 2025. So I think that Lando Norris will get his championships 2027, maybe 28 and 30. As I think him and George Russell will have a bit of a rivalry between them in those couple of years. So, moving on to his future rival, according to my predictions, George Russell, who I believe is also championship potential, as he has proven himself on multiple occasions to be able to pull together a great performance on race day and also quali. Remember Hungary as an example, when George Russell was taking a massive amount of curb to put his car up into the points. He failed to do it on that occasion, but then again, he's in a Williams, so we can let him off. And the trick was actually working until people picked up on it and copied it. So I believe George Russell has the ability to get 1 championship in the year 2029 with Mercedes, who I think are going to go down the hill in the next couple years without Lewis. And I think Toto Wolff and James Allison will want to move on too, because they're getting old, remember, and they probably want to move on and do something else. I believe George Russell will just about drag his car to a championship, which I will say is probably going to be a big achievement. Anyway, let's move on to our last driver, as I don't think Gio will get any, so we are going to move on to Alexander Albon. I'm not sure if Red Bull will let Alexander Albon get any championships because they will want Max Verstappen to win. But I do still believe he will get at least 1 in another team. Honestly, don't know where, but I just have this feeling Albon's got to have 1. I don't know when. I probably would say 2032, but yeah, he's gonna have 1, and I don't know when or how, but he's just such a good driver. I think he will smash it and get a championship, no matter what anyone says. Now moving on to Carlos Sainz, who I know isn't a rookie, but I've got a feeling he is going to get at least 1 championship, and I want to mention him somewhere. I don't honestly know when, but Carlos has got to have a championship before he retires. He had such a good season in 2019. I'd say he's pretty much got to. He's got that fire that Hulkenberg never had, and he's been on the podium. So I know this is sort of pathetic, but I just think he has to have a championship before he leaves the sport. I don't know when or how. He's just got to have 1, and it's going to be with McLaren. Anyway, bye. And I wish you a happy new year, and I just want to see you soon in the next one. Ben out.